Afternoon folks, morning, wherever you are. I thought I'd do a simple little video. Haven't decided to make one in a while. Haven't been streaming or anything like that. Just been chilling, playing some other games, taking a break from streaming and things like that. And I've been playing League of Legends. That's got me hooked. And then Incursion League came out. I wasn't originally excited for Incursion League. I thought, oh, it's going to be a mediocre league. So my expectations were that there's no map mods, so maps will be empty, and you're just going to run through some temple that will probably give you nothing, and then you're going to go back to doing empty maps. That's not the case at all. I'm playing solo self-found. Whether I'll stick with solo self-found, I don't know. I'm currently 75 at the moment in solo self-found. By the way, haha, old meme. Got myself some Sedemas. I found these boots that were quite nice, so I thought I'd give you a gear if I get rid of this thing, because that's kind of old. It's just got some crit chance. It's kind of bad. It's got some lightning damage. Got some boots, 84 life, some ES, some move speed, a couple resists. I got this belt out of the temple, life, 2 reses, and a bit of, I guess, extra life off the strength. This chest piece, I've only managed to 4-link it. I tried to 5-link it and I couldn't even 5-socket it. Used about 100 and didn't even get a 5-socket. So stuck with a 4-link, and I'm using this helmet. Again, life resists. This I found very early on in the temple. It was like level 30. 109% lightning damage effectively, and some lightning to spells. So I haven't managed to replace this at all. I should get rid of that. I haven't managed to replace it at all. And my rings are just some life, some resist, and some shit life crafted on. And again, just lightning res basically, with some fire res trucked on. Not very good. This is what we've got so far. And overall, I've been enjoying the league. I'll show you sort of how it works if you're not really playing it. So this woman here, this Alva Valet, it creates a temple. I'm sure you've all figured this out. And basically, each 11 incursions, you get a new temple. So I thought it was like, you do the temple, you're like, this is the best method of doing the temple. And each time she appears, you just create the same temple over and over. What actually happens is that it's random. So I thought it would be like, the community would be like, right, breach room's the best, the gem cutters work is the best, the armor workshop is the best, or whatever it may be. And then each time you do your temple, you just max out those rooms. However, because it's random, you don't know what your temple is going to be, and you don't know how the incursions are going to happen. So the incursion might not even, so let's say you get breach here, the incursion might never happen inside of breach, so you can't upgrade it, right? So then you might go, all right, then I'll do a level 3 explosive room and see what that shows me, or a level 3 map, you know, contains chests full of maps. You know, that's great for solo self-found or just players that don't want to trade as much. So there's the random factor I thought would be annoying. It's actually making mapping fun. These are just some uniques I've been hoarding because, I don't know, why not? What I'm going to do is, for those that don't know, I'm playing Arc Totems. And I'm playing Arc Totems just because it's an easy build to get going with no huge gear requirements. And then if I find something good from solo self-found, I'll make a build around it. I kind of want to play an auto bomber, but I'm going to have to get the chest piece, which is going to be kind of rare. I've had some okay things, crit chance, ES, you know. This has got more crit chance, but, you know, I'm just hoarding some stuff. So the idea behind this is, I'll show you when we do a map. I'll show you how my build works. So we're going to a beach map. Let's alk it. Okay, chuck this in. And yeah, for it to get me off League of Legends, and for it to actually sort of make me want to sign in and play Path of Exile, it's definitely a good league. So basically, I have Golem. I have a Golem. I've got 4 totems and a Searing Bond. And I get effectively cast speed. And I've got this thing as well, which I set up yesterday. And I press W. and it does like a spell cascade of the curse, and it curses a lot of things. And overall, like, it's been good fun. You just slam this down, you can spam this, it's got like really low mana costs, you get all your charges up for a boss, and then you can kind of just shit on everything with arc totems. People say, oh, arc totems are broken. I mean, to be honest, I've died like sometimes because my totem hasn't been up at the front of a door and I've walked into a pack. I don't think that overpowered. I think it's just typical people overhyping shit. Yes, they're very good, but so was my Blade Flurry Juggernaut character that absolutely annihilated everything. Like, it killed every piece of content in the game. So, you know, why is that not overpowered but Arc is, you know? Or depends on how you want to look at it. For me, they did a skill rework, so yeah, I want to use the new skills. Why would I not want to use the new skills? So it is funny that people are saying the new skills are overpowered. Well, that's kind of the idea, because they've been in the bin for like ages and no one's been able to play them realistically. So for them to actually be useful now, it's pretty good. So just to make the video short, we'll dip into the temple. We'll go back and we'll dip into the temple just to show sort of how it functions. We'll run over here, and again, it's random, which means effectively every 11 maps you get a new temple, which I think is great. And because you see them in every single zone, or you see her in every single zone, it's actually really good in the sense that the league is everywhere. Normally with PoE, the league's like, yep, here's Breach, but not all the time. Well, sorry, not Breach, but, you know, here's Incursion, here's Abyss, but not all the time. But this is all the time. It is popping off, so it's good fun. So what happens is you go into the temple. Example, the guy to upgrade is always to the right, and the left one is always a swap. Or, you know, the right one can be a swap, but if it's going to be an upgrade, it'll be to the right. So this one is the Gem Cutter's Workshop. So what I can do is I can swap this to be an Omnitech with minions. I'm not sure what that does. Or I can upgrade this to have contains chestfuls of gems. So as a SSF player, I'll be upgrading this one, so I can get maybe some quality gems or something. So when I go into the temple, it says I'm here. So I'll run in, and I'll run to the right architect, and then I will clear the room for a key and open one of these two. So probably, let's look at what do I want to connect. A workshop increases the yield of the temple, and this has chestfuls of armor. So I'm kind of okay with my chest at the moment, so I'm going to go with increase the yield of the temple, see what that does. So my plan is to go right and then open the left one. So it sounds confusing, it's really not. Basically, you run in, you go to the correct one. So you run in. I've just heard the noise of the stone drop, so I know I've got that in the bag. So I'm now going over here to kill the architect, who's dead. I'll pick up my stone passage. Now, I'm not using Neversink's filter, because Neversink's filter hides certain blue items from the temple that have secret mods. And also the stone passages don't make a noise. And when I mean they hide secret, sometimes when you kill the main boss of the temple, she drops blue items that have like 200 life or whatever. They're hiding them on Neversink's filter, and these don't make a noise on Neversink's, so that it's hard to see. So I've just got one that makes a noise, so as I'm chaining stuff off screen, I can hear it. Now, inside this one, I was lucky. I managed to open rooms to both doors. That normally doesn't happen. But in this instance, it did. So I'm welcome. Thank you. So we've got a Superior Ice Golem. Unfortunately, it's not a Lightning Golem. And I'm liking Solo Self-Found because it's making me look at gear on the floor. Like, if I'm playing just regular, I'm not looking at half of this gear. When I play a trade league, I'm just like blast, 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 pick up the chaos, buy the correct item. Whereas now I'm going to ID some stuff that I probably wouldn't ID normally. Like, I'd never ID a mana ring or some evasion gloves. not been an invasion build, but because I am, you know, haha SSF, you know, like this has got 69 life and 2 res. It's not that bad. So I just want to say that I wasn't planning on playing Incursion League. I thought it was going to fucking be boring and suck. I'm not going to sit and grind it 24/7 or, you know, whatever it is. But it's definitely on my radar to play, and I'm enjoying it. So I've definitely got a second game to play now. And yeah, I'd love a 5 link, but you know, we're going to make it a world record for saying SSF. But SSF is kind of hard, and I'm enjoying the challenge. It is a challenge. Whether I get bored of it, I don't know. But I think it would probably be more interesting for me to stream solo self-found, because people get to see my gear progression and they know I haven't just bought stuff, because that can happen. But we can show you the damage on the boss. You sort of just get your golem up, get all your charges going, slam down your totems and your curse, and you know, this guy's probably gonna... I've never died to this guy. He's actually kind of tough, this guy. I wonder why he did so much damage. That's better. You know, we're not fully juiced up on damage yet, so you know, but we're on a 4 link. And this is where we're at, so I'm enjoying it. I highly recommend you check out Incursion League. That's kind of why I made the video, because if it's made me stop playing League of Legends, it must be good. That's, you know, that's how I feel. So definitely going to be playing some more of this. Not sure if I'll stream. Don't really know. I felt like I haven't been streaming because I felt, even though it sounds a bit memey, a bit of pressure. So when you stream, if I sign in and I put my title as Path of Exile, I sort of have to play Path of Exile, and I might not. So I've just been playing on my own and not having to worry about like, oh, am I streaming under the right game section? I've only played an hour of PoE and people are leaving. I should play some more PoE. I've just been playing what I want and jumping to and from games and taking breaks. So it doesn't really suit streaming if I'm taking breaks and doing other things. So there we have it. Hopefully you're all having a good day. Check out Incursion League, I'd say. It's good stuff.